What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode here at the Side Guys Football Forum. I'm one of your co-hosts on the side, joined as always by my good friend, my good buddy, the other half of the Side Guys, Tad the Side. And Tad, we're going to have some fun in today's episode. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, maybe I'll have more fun, but we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. But one of the things we talked about, especially once we got to the off season, was just, we're going to experiment, do a lot of things that we used to do on the podcast and just, try different things. And one of the things me and Tad loved doing was doing our trivia episodes. And so one thing that we're trying to get back into doing, and hopefully we'll keep better track of it, bringing on some more guests in the future, is doing trivia episodes and seeing who could sort of hold that leaderboard as far as being one of the best, trivia people when it comes to NFL trivia. So we're kicking off that, and we're going to be doing a trivia episode today. And guess who's the lucky contestant in today's episode? It certainly is not me, because that's why I'm smiling here, because I came up with all the questions.
You even sound jolly. You can hear it in your voice. Like, this is
fun. It's going to be fun. It's a different style than trivia we've done in the past. I know in the past we've done Jeopardy-esque trivia where we had some guests on and we sort of did it Jeopardy style. We've done Millionaire in the past, but this is going to be a little bit of like a hodgepodge of different styles of trivia questions. It is all NFL trivia still, though, but it should be good fun. Play along if you're listening, wherever you're listening to, or if you're watching us on YouTube, play along. It should be a lot of fun for sure. How are you feeling about trivia?
I'm not feeling good.
Okay.
I'm not feeling good. This is our first trivia in almost a year, maybe over a year. And
some time, yeah.
And here's the worst part is like it's like karma coming after me, where I was like, you know what, to get like the juices flowing, to get the gears turning, I'm gonna start doing Immaculate Grid again. So I've been doing it. We planned this episode 2-3 days ago. I've been bombing Immaculate Grid. Like, it's been bad. By the way, though, they have some holes in their system. Howie Long is absolutely a Raider and a Hall of Famer. Immaculate Grid.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. They said no to that one. I was like, fine, Rich Gannon. And apparently Rich Gannon is not a Hall of Famer, which
he's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I did not know
Howie Long, that's surprising.
Howie Long was a surprising hole in the system.
Unless you typed it wrong.
It's IE, right? It's not Y?
Yeah, but also, like, as you're typing it, it should pull up the name. So I don't know. I can't speak for how
I think it was just a hole in the system. Yeah, just a hole in the system. But no, I'm not feeling good. I'm very nervous. This is not good. It's almost 10 o'clock my time, and we all know how I work there. So it's gonna be interesting. Let's just get this over with.
For sure. But like I said, it's a different style, so hopefully you should be able to play into some of the strengths based on the formats that you'll get some of these questions. It's not your standard, way of getting trivia. So we'll see. I think you stand a good chance. There may be some questions that
nothing makes me feel more confident like change.
But it should be good fun. And hey, I mean, just think about it this way. You'll get to put, the shoe on the other foot and be the host next time.
Next time is going to be all draft related. You better be ready for that.
So we'll see how this goes. But before we get into the trivia fun tab, we definitely have to give a shout out to our great sponsors at Underdog Fantasy. I mean, they've been partners with us for the past couple of months. It's a great platform to use to get it on some fantasy action as well as some betting action. With fantasy, you use them for their best ball platform. I mean, literally, you just draft a team, you set it, and you forget it. You don't have to worry about starts. You don't have to worry about sits. You don't have to worry about waiver wires. You don't have to worry about trades. You don't have to worry about any of that. You draft a roster at the very beginning of the year or even throughout the season, and you don't adjust that roster at all. Underdog will also optimize your roster each and every week, so you will get the maximum score each and every week. You don't have to worry about sitting a player and watching him go off on your bench and starting a different player and watching him throw up an absolute dud for you. Underdog takes care of all of that. It gives you a maximum score each and every week at every position, so you'll always get the maximum amount of points possible in a given week. So it's a fun way to get into fantasy, but Big thing that me and Tad love using the platform for is the betting aspect, where you sort of make anywhere between 2 and 5 different prop bets, and you can sort of make picks against all the sports. I mean, I know the NFL season is over, but I mean, we got basketball coming out of the All-Star break, so you can pick on NBA, college basketball. Tad, I know currently as a recording, you're watching the TCU Texas Tech game, so I mean, I know you can bet on that
Right
as
there.
well.
Right there.
We got pitchers and catchers reporting for spring training this week. So, I mean, the baseball season is right around the corner. You can bet on that. MMA, UFC. I mean, just you name it, you can find the sport on their platform. And you just pick 2 to 5 different prop bets between all sports, whatever you're most comfortable in. The more picks you make, the more money you can win. And I mean, guys, get in on the action because we have a promo code to double up on your initial deposit of $10 or more, up to $500. And that's that promo code right on the screen is DESAI, DESAI. And like I said, double up on your initial deposit of $10 or more, up to $500. So, I mean, hypothetically, if you were to put in the max amount on your first deposit, your initial deposit of $500, Underdog will match that dollar for dollar, and you will get $1,000 worth of betting credit on their platform. Tad, I know you're getting jittery because this is
I
just
know.
fantastic stuff.
I hear that and I'm just like,
you're
dear
jumping
God.
for joy.
This is definitely not a annoying little animal nipping at my heels.
Oh, of course not.
Of course. No, look, an Underdog truly is one of the most fun companies to bet with. Look, you want to speak about jittery? You should have seen me during that Reba national anthem.
Yeah.
She just had to hold that last note. God damn it. She hit the over by like 3 seconds. But you know what? I was in a bad mood for about 10 minutes until I realized, hey, like you said, the season's not over just because football season's over. I can hit a nice NBA parlay, and the NBA parlays, what I found is actually pay off better. So now that we're out of the All-Star break, and by the way, one of my students was like, did you watch the All-Star game? No, I did not watch the All-Star game. They scored 211 points. It's not a game. Point being is, NBA is back on, I want to say Wednesday is our first day back. And I'm telling you,
Thursday,
yeah, I'm telling you guys, a lot of those bets are going to be very interesting to watch. We have a lot of really good players, Chris Paul, Chris Middleton, a lot of Chris's surprisingly, returning from injuries. How does that affect the odds? We are right here to help you out with that. So as long as you use that promo code when you sign up, we're also willing to help you out with your betting advice moving forward with baseball, with basketball. We can try hockey. Maybe. I'm always gonna say bet on the Blues, which seems like a somewhat solid bet this year. So whatever it is, we're willing to do the research to help you guys out because Underdog is just so much fun to bet with. So as always, guys, use that promo code right below. That is promo code DESAI, D as in David, E, S as in Sam, AI. You know I gotta do it every time. And please help the people that help this show because they have been a huge, grateful sponsor to us, and we want to return the favor.
Exactly. So use that promo code, double up on your just deposit of $10 or more, up to $500 with that promo code DESAI, DESAI, on the Underdog Fantasy platform. All right, Tad. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get
let's keep talking about how great Underdog is. So anyway, there was this one bet I placed.
No. We got other things we need to get into for sure. But yeah, Underdog has been a great sponsor of ours. But yeah, let's get into some trivia fun. We're going to go with a lot of different formats, as mentioned, different ways that we're going to be getting this trivia out to you. So, Tad, we're going to start pretty easy here. Pretty easy. Like I said, this would be pretty good for you.
Why? You're already putting the pressure on me when you say let's start easy. I never tell I shouldn't say never. Sometimes I do. But like 95% of the time, even like in my head when I'm like, you guys should get this, I never tell my students that because it puts pressure on them where if they're like, oh, I don't know this, then all of a sudden they feel like an idiot. You'd make a terrible teacher.
Well, I never said I wanted to be one. So
good call.
All right, Tad. So I'm going to give you 45 seconds. And I'm going to give you a category.
Okay.
And you just have to list out as many options as you can that will fulfill that category. So pretty straightforward. Pretty broad category as well. I'm saving giving you the category because I want least preparation as possible.
And I swear to God, I'm leaving my mic on. So if I start typing, you guys will be able to hear it. There's no looking up. There's no Googling during any of this.
It's true. And I'm watching him as well. So it's like, yeah, I can see him typing or anything like that. But no, it's not going to be anything like that. So once again, 45 seconds. You'll list off as many options as you can for this category. But like I said, it's pretty broad. So I don't think you should have any trouble here. So you let me know when you're ready to go. I got 45 seconds on the clock here.
I hate you so much already. Okay. All right.
You are.
Just hold on. Just... Hit me.
Okay. You have 45 seconds, Tad, to name as many wide receivers, either current or former, that have played in the NFL. 3, 2, 1, go.
Damn, you really went broad. Calvin Johnson, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Chris Carter, for some reason, Michael Crabtree. That's immaculate grid thing right there. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Ricky Prohl. How about that? Scotty Miller. I'm going white guys here. Cole Beasley. I'm out white guys. Austin Collie, another white guy. Oh God, Gabe Davis for some reason, Stephon Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, Des Bryant, Donald Driver, Greg Jennings. He put that team on his back. Oh dear Lord. Wow. You really start blanking. Andre Johnson. I almost said Cortland Finnegan. Oh God.
All right. That's
okay.
it. That's it. So you ended up with. All right. This thing needs to stop. There we go. Okay. So you ended up with 24.
That's not bad. For 45 seconds, it's pretty good.
Like I said, there were some pauses there.
See, yeah, okay, the funny thing with that is your brain overloads, where that was so broad, you were just like, oh my dear Lord. You know what I should have done? This is the strategy I should have done, is I should have gone team by team. Because I bet
that would have helped.
I bet you I could have nailed all 32.
So we'll come back to this.
Okay.
For sure. All right. But all right. So that's one phase of the trivia. So you got 24 points so far. So like I said, not bad.
All right. I appreciate the softie.
You're on the board.
I appreciate. Yep. No, that was an underhand first pitch. I appreciate it.
And now we'll keep it so now underhand first pitch. So now we're going, soft toss with the next one. Just true or false.
All right.
You got 50-50 with all of these 5 questions.
I love
so
it.
You got 5 true false questions here. So yeah, once again, like I said, we're going from underhand tossing to now overhand, but still soft tossing. Okay. So let's go.
I appreciate it, Dad.
All right. Ready to go?
No, but let's do it.
All right. First question. We're going to start with one of your favorite players, Donald Brown.
I hate you.
Donald Brown was the last player drafted from the University of Connecticut in the first round. True or false?
Oh, shit. Oh, God. All right. So Donald Brown was still drafted in the Peyton Manning days. So that was Peyton Manning was a Bronco. He won with the Broncos my junior year of college. That was when he won with the Broncos. He got blown out my sophomore year. So my freshman year was 2014. Oh, God. There's a defensive tackle I think was taken in the first round. Was he a first rounder? I'm going to say, so you're saying he was the last UConn player.
Once again, just to repeat the question, Donald Brown was the last player from the University of Connecticut to be drafted in the first round. True or false?
False.
Correct. It is absolutely false. Byron Jones, the defensive back in the 2015
there you go.
was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys with the number 27 overall pick.
Who's the defensive tackle I'm thinking of?
You're probably thinking about Travis Jones, who was drafted by the Baltimore Ravens just recently.
Exactly
he went in the second
round. Oh, damn it.
A lot of people, including myself, thought he should have been a fringe first rounder, probably at 29, 30, very bottom of it. But no, he slipped into the second round.
That's exactly who it is.
But yes, that's exactly who it was. But yeah, good job. Got that one there. So you got a point for that one. Just keep a track here. All right, let's get to the next question. In NFL history, there have been 20 quarterbacks that have thrown for over 5,000 passing yards. True or false?
20. See, I feel like it was like 10, 5 years ago, and it's just exploded since then. You could say well, Baker Mayfield's on that list. I'd be like, yeah, that tracks. Oh God, 20.
I'll give you a hint. Baker Mayfield is not on that list.
Yeah, no, thank you. But Deshaun Watson, is he on that list? That wouldn't shock me either. 20. So we got Breeze, obviously, Brady, Manning, in a season, correct?
In a season, correct.
Did Eli ever do it? That bum probably did it once. Rivers definitely did it. You know what? I'm going to go true.
It's actually false.
Damn it. It's 19, isn't it?
Nope, it's actually 15. There have
Oh,
only
okay.
been 15 quarterbacks that have accomplished this feat. The most recent being Patrick Mahomes, did it in 2022, throwing for 5,250 passing yards. And the very first quarterback to do this was Dan Marino, all the way back in 1984. It really speaks to the skills of Dan Marino during that time to throw for over 5,000 yards. I mean, just legend
There you
for
go.
sure.
This is really bad. Oh god, people are gonna make fun of me for this. Eric Coryell was Don Coryell. Was he the quarterback or the coach? Because I always get mixed up.
He was the coach.
Who was the
But I can
quarterback?
understand your confusion because he was the coach and the quarterback was Dan Fouts.
That's what I was doing. Did Fouts ever get there?
He did.
Nah, there we go. Who was
All
Fouts'
right, so-
tight end?
Kel Winslow.
Damn it!
Yes. Not Kel Winslow Jr.
No,
Kel Winslow Jr.,
no,
Kel Winslow Sr.
the good Kellen Winslow.
All right, Tad, unfortunately missed that one, but you still got the other one right. So let's get to question 3 here. From 1930 to 1933, the Detroit Lions were actually called the Portsmouth Spartans. True or false?
I don't fucking know. Because Night Train Lane was in the 50s, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was way later.
Yeah, he was in the 50s, and I know those were the Lions. Portsmouth. Damn it, dude. I just read America's Game too, just a couple months ago. I'm gonna go false.
It's actually true.
God damn it.
It's actually true.
Damn
The franchise faced financial struggles and ended up moving to Detroit in 1934. And then they named the team the Lions to sort of coincide, sort of partner up with the Major League Baseball franchise, the Detroit Tigers.
Lions,
so
Tigers, Bears.
Yeah, exactly. So fortunately missed that one as well.
What were they? The Portsmouth what?
Portsmouth Spartans.
Okay, that's actually not bad. That's okay.
All right, let's get to the fourth question here for true or false.
Portsmouth Pirates would have been better.
Like that alliteration for sure. Number 4, Deshaun Kaiser led the Cleveland Browns in rushing touchdowns in 2017 when the team went winless. True or false?
You're the worst.
Once again, it's 50-50. So, I mean, it's like you're taking a shot in the dark. Like I said, once again, we're going from underhand toss to overhand toss, but still soft toss.
Was he the week one? I don't think was he the week one starter that year? I don't think he was. Wasn't that like an injury thing that forced him in there?
I'm not sure about that one.
Was that Seneca Wallace? Was that the year they had Seneca Wallace?
I don't think so. No. Seneca Wallace was not a starter this year. There was another quarterback that started for them at one point, but it was not Seneca Wallace.
Is that Delhomme?
Nope, not Delhomme either.
Oh, dear God. I don't know. We'll be here all night if we do this. It wasn't Manziel, was it?
Nope, not Manziel.
Okay. Oh, dear Lord. Browns, get your shit together. Oh, fuck it. True.
It is true.
Hey, look at that. Let me guess. 4.
Close. He had 5 rushing touchdowns. He had 5 rushing touchdowns. Duke Johnson was behind him with 4 rushing touchdowns. Wow. And then, how about this? Isaiah Crowell. Remember that name? He had 2 rushing touchdowns. Kaiser also had 11 passing touchdowns and 22 interceptions through the air. Part of the reason why we went winless that year. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. So
hey, you got Myles Garrett out of it. I'd take that.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, he ended up leading the team in rushing touchdowns with 5. Like, I mean, that's just amazing.
I'm more shocked at 11 to 22. Because at first when you said 11 touchdowns, I was like, actually, you know what? That's pretty solid. 16 total touchdowns for second round. Was he rookie that season?
I believe so.
Yeah, second round rookie, 16, 15 total touchdowns. Not terrible. 22 picks.
That
hurts
rough. For sure.
Yeah, that's rough.
All right, Chad, this is your last true or false question.
Thank Christ. All right.
Well, it gets harder from here because then we're going to get to multiple choice. Then we're going to get to some short answers.
I'm better at multiple choice.
Better at multiple choice?
I'm better at multiple choice.
We'll see about that. All right, your last question for true or false here, Tad. The Miami Dolphins are the only team to score over 500 total points last season, as in 2023. True or false?
I'm going true because a lot of the offenses sucked last year.
Yeah, but unfortunately, this one is false, Tad.
Hold on. Don't tell me. All right.
All right.
It obviously was not the Chargers because that offense fell apart. I'm trying to think. It wasn't the Chiefs, was it?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. I was no. That's what. Oh, was it the goddamn Lions?
It was not the Lions either.
Really?
The answer is the only team to score over 500 total points last season in 2023 was the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, son of a bitch.
They scored over 500 total points. The Dolphins were actually second. They scored 496 points. So they were close, but they didn't pass it. Can you name the two teams that tied for, I'll give you a bonus point for this one. Can you name the two teams that tied for the fewest points scored? One of them you should get.
Panthers easily.
Yes, that's one of them. But do you think you get the other one?
No, because Broncos actually turned it on late. So it's not the Broncos. Raiders?
Not the Raiders.
Really?
I'll give you one more guess.
Okay. All right. It's not my Colts because we actually had surprisingly a couple good games.
Well, high scoring games, I remember.
Yeah. Steelers?
Not the Steelers. It's actually the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots and the Carolina Panthers.
How could I forget about that?
We're tied for the fewest points scored with
didn't they average like 10 points a game? The Patriots
like
or something like that? Yeah, that was bad.
236 points. So I'll give you half a point for that one because you got the Carolina Panthers there. So.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right. So that'll end the true false. So as of right now, you're sitting with 24 plus 1, 5, plus another one is 6 plus 0.5. So 26.5. So
I had a 31, but I'll trust you.
All right, Ted. Now we're getting to your section. Apparently, you said you do better at multiple choice. So here's the multiple choice section.
Okay, let's do it.
Ready to go?
Let's do it. Hey, look, I'm a teacher. Our state test is coming up in less than 3 weeks. I am a master at multiple choice at this point.
All right, let's see how this
goes.
Do
I get an answer eliminator? Where's my dictionary? And where's my scratch paper?
You have to provide those materials.
And my number two pencil.
All right, let's get to question 1 here. Which of the following running backs finished with the most fantasy points in PPR scoring? Is it A, Austin Ekeler, B, Josh Jacobs, C, Najee Harris, or D, Devon Achane? So of the 4, who finished with the most fantasy points out of those 4?
This past season,
2023. And this is PPR scoring.
Instantly, I'm going to eliminate Ekeler because he had a really bad season. So he's eliminated. Right. See, kids, answer eliminator. It works. Use it. All right. So it's now Jacobs, Harris, and Achane. Achane's funny because he had that obviously a couple big games, but then
he did.
Couple stretches out, and so it would either be Jacobs. You know what? I'm gonna go Josh Jacobs because I remember when we were doing research for an episode a couple weeks ago, and he finished surprisingly high.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
You're incorrect, my friend. The correct answer is Najee Harris.
He was my second choice. Damn it.
He finished 23rd out of all running backs. Devon Achane finished at 24th. Austin Ekeler finished at 26th. So actually, Tad.
Oh, damn. I picked the last guy. Holy shit.
Josh Jacobs finished 28th. So of the 4, he did the worst.
Hey, at least I was afraid you were going to be like, he finished 45th. And I was like, oh, wow.
That is true. They're all pretty close to each other. But yeah, unfortunately, the correct answer is Najee Harris. So
damn it.
All right, let's get to question 2 here. Let's go back in the past.
You know, real quick, sorry to interrupt. I should have known that because that was very typical of me luck too. Is I started finally pushing Jaylen Warren on the show.
That is true. And then
Jaylen Warren plateaued. I'm like, what is happening?
That is very true. That is very true. All right, let's sort of go in the past here, Tad. Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
So Adrian Peterson has the single game rushing record with 296 rushing yards. Who did he set that record against? Is it A, the Detroit Lions, B, the then San Diego Chargers, C, the Chicago Bears, or D, the San Francisco 49ers?
Fuck. I thought it was the Cleveland Browns.
Fortunately, not the Cleveland Browns.
Say it again. So the Lions, the Chargers, the Niners.
So your options are the Detroit Lions,
the
San Diego Chargers, the Chicago Bears, or the San Francisco 49ers.
Chicago Bears.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
You're incorrect, my friend.
Oh, come on.
Correct answer is, sorry, LAFB, but this is the reason why it's LAFB, because they're no longer the San Diego Chargers. The correct answer is the San Diego Chargers.
They were actually, wow, I oversold myself because they were actually my last option.
So a couple more fun facts about this game. Starting quarterback for that game was Tavares Jackson.
Oh, dear
He
Lord.
threw the ball 12 times compared to Adrian Peterson having 30 rushing attempts. Peterson also had 3 rushing touchdowns, and he also lost 1 fumble in that game. So it wasn't a clean.
He always
clean
fumbled,
game.
though.
And then in this same game, Tad, we also had another record set. It's a tied record right now, actually. Antonio Cromartie of the San Diego Chargers returned a missed field goal for the longest touchdown in NFL history. Like I said, it is tied with 109 yards.
That game was in Minnesota. I remember that now.
This game happened. That record was also accomplished in the same game. So then it was a record, but it has since been tied by Jamal Agnew. He had 109 yards.
That was their old stadium where the roof collapsed. The roof collapsed like a year or two later.
That is the old stadium. That was back in the day. So,
God, that was back in like
Tad,
08.
0 for 2 on the multiple choice. Still got 3 questions though.
Okay.
All right. Number 3. Hey, this is your wheelhouse. We're going to give you a Colts question here.
Oh, fuck me.
Which of these single season records in Colts franchise history does Peyton Manning not hold? The most passing yards. A, the most passing yards. B, the most passing interceptions. C, the most passing touchdowns. Or D, the most passing completions. Single season leader in Colts franchise history.
Whoa, wait. Is it single season?
Single season in Colts franchise history.
Okay, what was it? 28, 29 picks his rookie year, so he definitely has the picks. So his picks, yards,
passing interceptions, passing touchdowns, and passing completions.
I'm going to go, it's either yards or completions. I bet you Luck has one of those. I'm going to go... yards?
You're correct. It is passing yards. You're absolutely correct. Andrew Luck is the single season passing yard leader with 4,761 yards. He broke Peyton Manning's record of 4,700 yards in a single season.
I'll tell you why I picked yards over completions is because Manning, low key, a lot of people don't really remember this. That dude would just throw like short little darts at people all the time. So I'm sure he just had like a crap ton of completions that just went for like 2 or 3 yards.
That's very possible. Manning is also not the leader in sacks taken, with his highest total being only 29.
I'm guessing that's
the leader.
Luck.
No, the leader is actually Jeff George in the 1991 season. He had 56 sacks taken in that season.
I'm so sorry, man. That's more than Carr, right? Because Carr took, what, 53?
That seems accurate, but yeah, I'm not 100% on that one for sure. But yeah, so good job. Got that one right. You got the Colts question right, so good on you. Good on you here. All right, let's go with the college question. You're usually good at picking out these college players about where they're drafted from. So, Ted.
You're turning my own game against me?
How
dare you, sir?
This is my chance to get a little
You sadistic bastard.
All right. Which of the following players graduated from the University of Auburn?
Graduated. We're going to play that game now. You're the worst. So, Cam Newton doesn't count, right? Because he technically didn't graduate.
That's true. But when you're looking back at this player, like, what is the school that he's representing, right? So these are pretty clear. It's not anything like a Cam Newton or like any of those transfers, anything. They went to this school and only this school. Okay.
Okay. So all right. I appreciate
your options are A, Takeo Spikes, B, Mike Alstott, C, Elvis Duberville, or D, your boy, Mark Bulger.
Spikes.
Wow, very clear on that one. It is correct. Takeo Spikes.
Mark Bulger went to West Virginia. Dumerville went to Louisville. I actually don't know where Alstott went.
I'll give you bonus points for all the other ones. I'll give it to you. You want to guess on Mike Alstott?
Oh, God. Let's see. He was so he went to college in the late 90s, right? Since he played for the Bucks early 2000s. Fuck it. OU.
Incorrect. He actually was a Boilermaker. He went to the University of Purdue. Mm-hmm.
Wait, he and Drew Brees didn't play together, did they?
I don't think so.
That would be crazy. Could you imagine Michael Alstott and Drew Brees on that Purdue Rose Bowl team? But yeah, no, come on. Mark Bulger, West Virginia. Of course, I knew that. Dumerville, I don't know why I know that. Probably way too much Madden.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Now, Spikes was one of my all-time favorite linebackers growing up. Like, he was just like, like something about middle linebackers. It's just like a good zone coverage middle linebacker. Love it.
Former Niner Takeo Spikes. Just like
exactly.
Throw that in. And actually, fun fact, Ted, I think I brought this up on the podcast before. I've definitely brought it up to you before, but they ended up moving on from Takeo Spikes. It was Patrick Willis and Takeo Spikes, but they ended up moving on from Takeo Spikes to then replace him with
Fred Warner.
No, Navarro Bowman.
Oh, I forgot about Navarro Bowman.
Fred Warner came later. Fred Warner came a lot later.
Navarro Bowman now, what college?
Navarro Bowman went to Penn State.
Damn it.
Yeah, you can't question me on Niners, guys. I know a lot more about Niners, guys, for sure, about where they went to college.
Deshaun Elliott,
that's Notre Dame, right?
Damn it.
All right, Tad, last question for multiple choice. Let's see if you can get this one as well. Pertaining to last season again, give you a more recency bias here. So, How many teams had double-digit wins last season in 2023? Is it A, 10, B, 11, C, 12, or D, 13? So 10, 11, 12, or 13. How many teams had double-digit wins last season? And of course, I'm talking about both AFC and NFC. So total.
You can go 11.
11. That's your final answer.
Yes.
Incorrect, my friend. You needed to go one more. It was actually 12. We had 12 teams with double-digit wins. Those teams were the Ravens, the Bills, the Dolphins, the Browns, surprisingly, the Chiefs, the Steelers, also very surprisingly.
Fuck! I did not think about them.
The Texans, the Cowboys, the Lions, the Eagles, the Niners, and LAFB's own Los Angeles Rams all got double-digit wins.
The Rams got double digits?
They did.
Wow.
They did.
Okay. All right.
Ravens.
Well, there we go.
The Ravens are the only team to have 13 wins last season. They led the NFL in wins. And then on the flip side, there were only 5 teams that had 5 or fewer wins last season. So a lot more teams with double-digit wins than teams with less than 5 wins. So, all right, Ted, that will close out the multiple choice.
Not great, not terrible.
Here for sure. So,
damn it.
Quick
I'm
update
rusty, man.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Still doing pretty well. So, quick update on the scores. We got 24 plus 1, 5. That's 26, 26 and a half. And then 26 and a half plus 1, 27 and a half, 27 and a half, plus your 3 bonus points that I've given you there. So you got 30 and a half points. Then you missed the last one here. So 30 and a half points here.
Oh, okay.
All right, Ted. This is where it gets a little bit tougher here.
All right.
Now you just have to give me the answer. No multiple choice, no true false.
Okay, so it's short answer, which means I need to answer it using the race format. That is a joke. Only my students listening to this episode are going to understand.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Trust it. Restate, answer, cite, explain. Come on, man.
Sorry.
This has been my life for the last 6 months.
All right, let's get into this here. Question 1. How many head coaches have the Pittsburgh Steelers have since 1969?
3.
Correct. Not bad. For bonus points, name all 3.
Oh, God damn it. Cowher, Tomlin. This is so bad. I can't remember the other one. The most legendary one. It's obviously not. It's not Landry. Before people yell at me. Oh, my God. Why am I blanking on? I knew I was going to blank on something obvious. I knew this was going to happen. My nightmares are coming true. Oh, God. Is it Chuck something?
You're close. It is Chuck something. That is for sure.
Oh, God. It's oh my God, my friends are going to give me so much shit for this. I want to say Chuck Lombardi. Obviously, I know that's not true. It's Vince Lombardi. It's Vince Lombardi before people yell at me about that.
His lesser known brother, Chuck Lombardi. It is not
Chuck Lombardi. It's Mike Lombardi's dad, by the way.
There you go.
Oh, fuck me. It's Chuck. I want to say Chuck Loeb. I'm pretty sure that's the guy who made 2.5 Men. This is so bad. I'm going to be really mad when you tell me, aren't I?
Oh, yeah, you will.
Chuck Davis? Al Davis's long-lost uncle?
Incorrect. It is Chuck Noll.
Chuck Noll. Damn it.
Oh, yeah. So I won't give you bonus points, but you did get the question.
Damn it.
A point for that one. So you're sitting at 31 and a half.
The second I saw your words start with the K, I knew. I was like, damn it.
So fun fact, Ted, prior to Chuck Noll becoming the head coach and obviously Bill Cowher and Mike Tomlin having their successful runs, the Steelers had only been to the playoffs once in franchise history prior to Chuck Noll becoming the head coach, and they lost that game. So they were very bad up until Chuck Noll took over. Within 4 seasons, he took them to the playoffs, and from then on became the legendary coach that he was. Obviously passed on to Bill Cowher. He won a couple Super Bowls, and then Mike Tomlin obviously won a couple Super Bowls as well.
Wait, did Bill Cowher win multiple? He just won one, didn't he?
Maybe he did just win.
Yeah, I think Bill Cowher only won that one in Detroit.
So Noll won 3, and then Cowher won 1, and then Tomlin won 2.
had.
That makes sense.
Yep.
That makes sense. Okay. All right. All right, Tad, let's move on to the next question. We're talking about Steelers here. Let's talk about one of their very famous players currently, TJ Watt.
Okay.
TJ Watt and Michael Strahan shared the single season sack record with how many total sacks?
Oh, God. I know it's half a sack, too.
That is correct. You're right on that part, but what is the first number?
I'm gonna be off by like 1. I just know it.
You probably will be.
21 and a half. It's
Ooh,
20.
You were
it's 20 and a half, isn't it?
No, you were 1.
22. Damn it!
22 and a half sacks.
I knew it was 22 and a half, 21 and a half, 20 and a half. I knew it was like in that range. Damn it!
22 and a half sacks.
Can I get a quarter
Strahan
point?
accomplished this in 2001, and Watt accomplished this 20 years later in 2021. So here's another fun fact. TJ's brother, JJ, is the only player in NFL history to record 20 sacks in a single season twice.
He was so good. I hate him.
He was
so good.
He was very good. He was insanely good. There's a reason he won the Defensive Player of the Year award 3 times, right? Like
in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it in a row?
I think it was in a row.
That's even more impressive. I thought it was just 3 times total, but yeah, it very well could have been 3 times in a row. But very, very dominant, and his brother's following in those shoes as well. So, fortunately, missed that one. Still at 31 and a half.
Poor Derek. It's okay, Derek. We still love you.
All right, Tad, let's talk about some rookies here from last season.
Okay.
Let's get to Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta set the record for receptions by a rookie tight end with how many?
Damn, that's a good question. Because he actually went cold there for a while.
He did go cold for a bit, but then towards the end, he turned it on again. And so, yeah, he finished with this number to set the new rookie record for tight ends now.
Is this the proximity questions?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, come on. I got to get exactly.
You got to get this.
That's cruel. That's mean.
This is a record, though, so this should be in your head somewhere. You just got to dig a little. Especially with your dad being a Lions fan, this is not too out of the norm.
What's the all-time 49ers rookie tight end reception record? You know that off the top? Yeah, exactly. So shut up. And this
that's older, though. I'm saying this is recent. This happened just now.
I don't know, 68?
More than that. You're actually very close. Flip those numbers. It's actually 86.
Holy shit, that's actually a lot.
He beat the record of 81 receptions held in place by Keith Jackson of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1988.
Wow.
Laporta also scored double-digit touchdowns, which was the first time a rookie tight end has done that since Rob Gronkowski did it back in 2010. Mike Ditka of the Chicago Bears still has the rookie tight end touchdown record with 12 of them. So,
Jesus.
Yeah. Quite impressive there. All right, Tad, unfortunately missed that one as well.
That one was mean. That was bullshit. These have all been fair. That one was, come on.
Okay, let's get to this next one. Who was the NFL commissioner before Roger Goodell?
Oh, Tagliabue. Tagliabue.
I'll give it to you. You're close. Paul Tagliabue was the commissioner.
You did that just to see me try to pronounce it, didn't you?
Maybe I did.
I've always wondered, it was funny when I first learned that. I was like, how did they fit his signature on the ball?
Yeah, they found a way to do it. So Tagliabue was responsible for bringing us the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars as expansion franchise in 1995. He also helped create the now defunct, unfortunately, NFL Europe. But obviously, he set those roads up. So obviously, we have all those international games. So it was already kind of established there. Exactly. And he launched the NFL Network. So that happened under his reign as well as NFL commissioner. Reign, is that the right word? I'm going to use it anyway.
I feel like that's what most people use.
His time as NFL commissioner, that's probably a little bit nicer. His tenure. That's a good word.
His tenure. There we go.
That's a good word for sure. All right, Ted, you got that one right. Let's finish this off with the last multiple choice question here. What's the name of the stadium that the Cincinnati Bengals play in?
I hate you. So what's the name of the most random sponsor I can think of?
This is part of the reason why I picked this one, because the rest of them were pretty obvious.
Actually, not really, because I was actually playing Madden the other day, and I totally forgot that Heinz Field got renamed.
Yeah, it did. I thought about that one, but I was like, maybe you remembered that one. So
damn it, you couldn't have picked that one, because I actually played as the Steelers. I beat a guy. He was the Chiefs. I was the Steelers. And I actually beat him down, and he got really mad, especially because I had like 60 yards rushing with Kenny Pickett. It was great.
Oh my God.
Hey man, that read option, it can be dangerous. I'm buffering. Oh God. I don't know. I feel like it's something to do with a river or something like that. It's
I'll give you a hint. It has nothing to do with the river.
Okay. I don't know. First Bank Stadium.
Close. It is a financial institution.
Shocker.
It is Paycor Stadium.
Yeah,
Paycor Stadium.
What the hell is Paycor?
Formerly known as Paul Brown Stadium for the longest time.
That one I did know.
Recently had the naming rights of Paycor Stadium, and he was named after the first owner in the team in 1967. So that's why it was called Paul Brown Stadium. But yep, now they have some financial sponsors with Paycor Stadium now. That's where the Cincinnati Bengals.
Paul Brown, the reason they're called the Cleveland Browns.
That is very true. That is very true. All right, Tad. So just another quick update on the scores here as we get into the final stage of questions here. So we got 24 plus 1, 5, 26, 26 and a half. Then we add one more for 27 plus 3, 30 and a half. Then we got 31, 32, 32 and a half right now.
I was hoping to be at least at 40 at this point, so I'm massively underperforming.
All right, well, maybe you can see a point boost because the last one is a estimation game. So okay. I'm going to give you a question here, and you have to do your best to estimate the exact number here. Now, here's the thing. You're sort of asking about this before with the exact number. This is where, if you're close, I will give you a point amount based on how close you are. So if you're exact, I will give you 20 points. If you're within 10, either higher or lower, as we discussed before we recorded, this is not Price is Right style. Close is not going over. Nope, you can go either direction. If you're within 10, I'll give you 10 points. If you're within 20, I'll give you 7 points. If you're within 30, I'll give you 5 points. If you're within 40, I'll give you 3 points. And if you're within 50, I'll give you 1 point. If you're not close within 50, then I'm sorry, you're not getting it.
Fair enough. I don't deserve it at that point. That's
exactly. Fair. Exactly. All right. Ready for your question?
Nope.
Give me the total points scored in the last 10 Super Bowls between both teams. And this counts the most recent Super Bowl.
You're a dick.
I just think about the average score.
All right, so it's 24, so that goes back to 2014. So, all right, so the Seahawks score puts it up pretty high because they put up, what, like 50 against the Broncos that year?
Not 50. I think they had 40 something. So,
yeah, okay,
yeah,
so scored quite close. All right, but then you also had like Rams Patriots, where that was that like 13-3? What was the
that is exactly the score, 13-3.
Okay, so I feel like, but then you had last year where it was like 35-28. I know that wasn't the exact score, but like something like that with the Eagles Chiefs.
Yep, that was pretty high scoring as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And remember, this counts the Niners Chiefs Super Bowl that just happened as well.
Okay. To the overtime point score.
The final score.
So we don't need to worry about an extra 49ers touchdown?
No, we don't.
Too soon? Okay. So total. Oh no, dude, trust me. I understand. That's going to stay with you for a while. I still like a small part of me still hates the Saints.
I don't doubt it.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. So like total points of so it's the total score of all of those games added together.
Correct. Both teams, last 10 Super Bowls, what is the total score?
Okay, so let's assume the average is around, I don't know, 40 to 50. No, let's up it to 60. The average is around 60, so that'd be 600, but then you factor in, I'm going to go, if I'm doing my math right, and I'm probably not,
That's a shocker.
760.
760. Tell you what, I'm being generous. I'll give you another shot. That is way too high.
Too high?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I thought I went too low
give
there.
You another shot. That is way too high.
That's way too high?
Well, I don't want to say like once again, it's a modifier, like way too high, too high. It's like, I mean, just like overall, just think a lot lower.
A lot lower. You know what? My dad's old number was this kind of, and when he used to play football, so I'll go with it. The first two digits, 440.
440. That's what you're sticking with.
I don't care, man. I'm not gonna get this.
Okay, your second guess was a lot closer. So the actual answer is 492.
Oh shit! 1 point, baby. Oh no, it's 52.
I'll give you the point. Right? I'll give you the point. You're within 2.
I appreciate that.
I'll give you the 1 point.
Wow, that is surprisingly low.
Yeah, like I said. So I'll give you the 1 point.
All right. Viewers and listeners, no cheating. No cheating. What was your first guess when you heard that question? No cheating, no being like, oh, I knew that. Maybe you did. But I actually want to see, like, wow, because man, so no,
especially when you said an average of 40 per, I was like, oh, I think he actually might get it. Then all of a sudden you shot yourself up to 60. I was like, oh, he's not thinking right.
No, not. So I said 40 to 60, so somewhere in that range. But I was thinking, like, okay, most of them are, at least it feels like most of them end up being, 30. 31 to 28 or 31 to 24. So I was like, okay, probably a little closer to 60 range. Multiply that by 10, bring it down a bit, and then, but damn, guess not. Those damn Seahawks threw me off. Oh, you know what I forgot too? I will tell you the Super Bowl that threw us off. Carolina, Denver. I forgot that was low scoring.
It was towards the lower scoring.
That was, what was that? That was like 13-10, wasn't it?
No, it was a little bit higher than that. Denver scored quite a bit in that one because they dominated Carolina in that one.
I mean, I dominated.
I think 24-10 was probably the final score.
Game is over before people yell at me for typing.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, man, that was rough. I did not enjoy that.
All right, Tad. So before we close out trivia, I want to give you a chance to redeem yourself. It is up to you whether you want. It's up to you whether you want to do this or not. I'll give you the choice.
All right. Real quick. 24-10. Is that dominating?
Yeah, I guess not. Maybe not. I don't know.
Anyway, all right. So you say redeem yourself. I have a sneaky suspicion this is, hey, let's make an ass out of Tad one more time before.
No.
Okay.
We're going to give you a chance to do something that you were actually pretty good at. So this is the very beginning. So like I said, we're going to revisit this. So now that you know the question, I will either give you the option to take the score that you got for the 45-second part. You got 24 correct options there.
Okay, all right.
I'll give you a chance to either keep that score, or this is the risk that you run. You either, if you beat that score with the second attempt, you will get your new score. If you don't beat it,
it's all or nothing.
You get 0.
All or nothing. All right, let's do it.
You're willing to take that risk?
Let's do it.
Okay. So what's
tight ends don't count, right?
Tight ends do not count. It's strictly wide receivers, former or current. Let me put 45 seconds on the clock again here. So hang on. So you have to beat 24.
Am I allowed to repeat names?
No. Oh, sorry. My mistake. From the first time you did it, yes. You can't repeat names in the same. Okay. That's my mistake. My mistake.
So I'm allowed to say like Ricky Prohl again and stuff like that.
Yes, you could say some of those things again. Like I said, that's why I'm giving you
a
second chance, because like
do that to me.
You can remember some of those names.
I'm about to shout out a name that you're going to need to fact check me on, because I guarantee you do not know this guy.
We'll see. So, all right. But yeah, you're risky at all. So you need to score at least 25 in order to get those points. Otherwise, you will end up with 0. Because as of right now, you're sitting at 33.5 points. You could drop that all the way down to quite a lower number in the single digits. So,
all right, now I got it.
Whenever you're ready to go, you let me know.
All right. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt.
Wait. I said,
Oh,
let me know you're ready. I said, let me know you're ready.
okay.
Then I'll hit time.
Sorry.
Tell
All
you
right, right. 3, 2, 1, go. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Denario Alexanders, Sidney Rice, TJ Houshmandzadeh, oh God, see now I'm blanking. Michael Crabtree, Jerry Rice, okay, Arizona Cardinals, Larry Fitzgerald, Anquan Bolden, Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, Traquan Smith, Steve Smith, oh God, Atlanta, Julio Jones, all right, keep changing. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Houston Texans, Andre Johnson, Dallas Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb, Des Bryant, Michael Gallup, Cole Beasley. Okay, let's kick it to the Titans. Never mind, let's not do the Titans. Oh God, the Giants. You got Sterling Shepard, OBJ. Oh man, I blew that.
You got 25 though.
Holy shit, did I actually? Get out of here.
You did. Pretty sure you did.
Okay.
Based on the numbers. We'll double check the numbers, obviously, before we confirm exactly what your score is. I'll double check everything there. But yeah.
Why can I not name a single Titans receiver?
I really don't know. But that's sort of the fun of this.
Eddie George was a running back, right?
He was a running back. You were close though, because you said CeeDee Lamb twice. And so I actually only counted it once, but you still got to 25. So
T.O. How did I miss T.O.? Shit.
There's a lot of names that you missed for sure. Because like I said, it's a very broad
category. I'm telling you, when you're put on the spot, and that's the thing, is like, I know people are going to be like, how did you miss this guy? Like, he's an idiot. I'm telling you, I will put you in front of a live camera and have you do this. And all of a sudden you're just like, notice how I like started geography wise? That was my tactic, was like West Coast and then move inland. And then as soon as I started short circuiting, I'm like, move on.
You know what's real funny, Tad, though?
Oh, George Cinco. That was another one I was going to do.
No. Not even that. Both times. No, wait. The first time you said Austin Collie, but you didn't name any of the big name Colts receivers. You didn't say Michael Pittman.
Reggie Wayne, Marvin.
You didn't say Reggie Wayne. You didn't say Marvin Harrison. You didn't say T.Y. Hilton.
Michael Pittman.
You didn't say any of those guys. Yeah. So I was very surprised. Usually if it was me and
because like I said, I was moving like kind of like around the country, and of course fair. Indiana's like right there. So, but no, that would have been smart.
But I guess for me, it's like I would have honed in on my own team first because I could name so many.
Dude, that's always like Brandon Stokely is always my go-to immaculate grid guy.
Yeah. So, but yeah, 25. So you'll get the bonus point
Wes
there
Welker,
of what you had before.
Maris Thomas. So. See, now I can do it. KJ Hamler.
You don't even have to be in front of a camera. Like, honestly, Ted, here's a fun thing to do. Next time you hang out with your friends, do the same exact thing.
I tried doing that with that, and they get really sick of it. They get really sick of it. That I always do 2 games with them. Well, I used to, and now I stopped. Is just random, the most fun ones: running backs, Speedy Wells, No Sean Marino, Peyton Hillis, Jamal Charles,
Jerome Harrison.
Ooh, that's a good one. Toby Gerhart.
There's a good one.
Yeah. See, it's a fun game. Mike Brown.
Cadillac Williams.
Oh, loved him. Jonathan Stewart.
Travis Minor.
Oh, Ahmad Bradshaw.
Sammy Falk. No, Kevin Falk. Sorry. Kevin Falk.
Who was oh God, this is really bad. Who was the bald guy that played with the Jets on those Sanchez teams? Tony Jones?
Thomas Jones.
Love that guy.
Thomas Jones.
Love that guy. Who's the guy that Fred something on the Bills?
Fred Taylor.
No,
sorry, Fred Jackson. Fred Taylor was with the Jaguars.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
There you go. That's a good one.
Ronnie Brown.
We can keep going on this one.
I'm telling you, Michael Turner.
But yeah, so you ended up with 34.5. We'll fact check that. Obviously, we'll listen back.
You know what? Hey, 34 is one of my favorite numbers. So you know what? I'll take it. I'm actually I'm happy with that. If I ended on 34, I'll take it.
Not bad. So as mentioned, Tad, in future episodes, whatever down the road is, you will get a chance to do the same thing to me. So we'll see how that one goes. Moelle de Moore.
Oh, damn it.
So we'll see how this goes, obviously, down the road. And the hope is that we'll have lots of our guests that we've had from LAFB Network, also non-LAFB Network guests, and we'll put them through the same gauntlet as well and see how they do.
White.
TJ Duckett.
Damn.
We'll see, and we'll be keeping track to see who will have the highest score and just sort of have a fun tally to see how these things go on.
Javad Best.
Work done.
He's not random. He's too good to be random.
Andre Williams.
Fuck, that's a good one.
So yeah, we'll hopefully have a lot more people who will participate in this trivia fun and see where they all rank up there. But guys, that will close out today's show. Next week, not even next week, but later this week, hopefully we're going to get an episode where Combine, Dad, it's happening next week as of recording here. So we're going to be giving you a Combine preview. Who needs to sort of really show out at the Combine to really improve their draft stock? I can imagine one guy, Tad, that you'll be talking about for sure, based on a previous episode.
Senior Bowl MVP, you mean?
So yeah, guys, make sure you tune into that episode. And the best way you can find out about when that episode is happening, make sure you're following us on all our social media handles. You got us on Twitter. You got me at Undecide23. You got Tad at TadDecide94. Got the show handle at The Decide Guys. And of course on Instagram at The Decide Guys as well. Hit us up. You know, some of the questions that we asked, I mean, like Tad said, it's like, if you were given that option, like, what was your score when we asked that Super Bowl question?
Did you beat me? Let me know. Did you beat me? And
exactly.
You know, and then, who knows? Maybe one day we can have a contest where you come on and play us both, and let's see who the ultimate champion is.
Very true. Very true. We'd love to have some viewers as part of this trivia section as well. And yeah, test your friends on that whole 45-second thing. It doesn't have to be wide receivers. You can go as broad as you want. You go running backs like me and Dad were doing, quarterbacks. You can go something, you know, a little bit more niche. You could just be like, you know, name as many Arizona Cardinals players as you can and be a little bit tougher there. They can make it 30 seconds, you know? So
Willie,
just like, I mean,
Willie Parker.
Rashard Mendenhall.
That's a good one.
There's a lot of different directions you can go with that quiz game, but it's a lot of fun for sure. Have fun with your friends doing that. Guys, wherever you listen to your podcast, make sure you subscribe so you're always up to date with our podcast. If you're watching us on YouTube, we appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. And guys, please, please, please support our parent network at LAFB Network. They're giving us the opportunity to do our podcast because without them, there would be no us. So make sure you're subscribing to all of their socials, their YouTube handles, everything that they're doing, putting out great content when it comes to the Rams and the Chargers at the NFL level and the Bruins and the Trojans at the college level. But to guys, everybody who's already interacting with us on social media, who's listening to the podcast, who's watching the videos, I mean, just anything and everything that you're doing to support us, we can't thank you enough.
And seriously, guys, Brian Westbrook, we cannot thank you enough.
Pharrell Buckhalter.
Who the hell is that?
He was the backup to Brian Westbrook.
Good God. So, guys, seriously, we cannot thank you so much for your support because we cannot thank you enough for your support because without you, there is no us. So, you know what? The offseason is all about you guys. What you want to see? Do you want us to answer some of your trivia questions? Send some our way. Do you want, to see other types of, kind of little games we play? I'm down as long as it's not like, Saw or something like that. I don't want to do like the little puppet coming in. Do you want to play a game? No, I do not. So as long as it's not like that, we're down for suggestions.
You have another little monster that wants to play games.
I already did it. I literally almost flipped over the table within the first 5 minutes of this episode. So send in your suggestions, especially after the draft. We are dry after the draft for ideas. And we basically have to fill in 2 months of we can't take a 2-month vacay as much as I would want to. So send in your suggestions, what you want us to talk about. I have, a good friend of the show, Jason Davis, has been texting me actually about fantasy football. Get this, Amir. His league finally made the right change. Do you want to know what they did?
What is it that they did?
Taysom Hill is now a quarterback in his league.
There you go.
And he had Taysom Hill, so he's like, what do I do now? And I'm like, I don't know, man. It sounds like you're screwed because it's a dynasty league. And so, if you have anything like that happen, off-season stuff, we could make a whole episode out of that Taysom Hill, fantasy situation. So anything you want us to talk about, send it on over. I'm not going to promise we're going to do it, but I promise you we're going to look at it and we are certainly going to discuss it. So as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening, and please stay safe. Oh, Pierre Thomas.